This isn't a job and it's also not a hobby. I was recently on a live with Jerry and he said something that I actually had to write down because it was so good. He says, this isn't a job, this is a business. You're not guaranteed pay for your labor. And I freaking love when he says that because I've heard him say it before, but it really puts into perspective what you should expect from this job or business. We're so used to working a 9 to 5, right? Like we go to work, we have someone tell us what to do. They tell us when to take a lunch. They train us. They give us everything we need to make sure we do the job that they want us to do. Then we get paid for our labors. But when you start something like TikTok Shop or any business that's more of an entrepreneurship style of business, you are actually building a business, whether you're doing this part-time, 1 hour a day, or all 24 hours of your day. This is a business, which means in any entrepreneurship job, you will have to spend a lot of time without pay, usually working and grinding and trying to get your footing in what you're doing. I recently listened to a Tony Robbins podcast on the Diary of a CEO. He said something that was really good as well. And I also wrote this down. I like taking my notes. He says, starting a business is like your first child, working around the clock for nothing. And that it's also statistically known that if you believe that you're going to get rich overnight the moment you start something, you are going to fail. I loved that because it's just like having a first child, right? Like you have to put in all that labor and all that time in order to really know what to do. So when the next time you have another child, if you have another child, you know what to do a little bit more, right? Then of course that child surprises you and you have no idea what you're doing. So many people expect pay. So many people get really frustrated if after their first 100 videos, they're not even making one sale. And now while I understand that frustration, because we're very much a culture of dopamine hits and needing to be rewarded for the efforts that we put in, that is not how this works. So I would recommend changing the way that we approach how we do TikTok Shop or any entrepreneurship type of job. We are not guaranteed pay, especially when you're just starting something. Please stop comparing yourself to bigger creators because bigger creators have been doing this for a while. They already got their footing in. They already spent their time not getting paid for the labors that they've been doing. That's why I say you have to have some sort of passion within this, something that really brings you joy, because if you are going to do this, you're gonna have to grind and you're gonna have to continue to show up and you're gonna have to teach yourself how to be your own boss. And no, unfortunately, you are not guaranteed pay for the labors that you put in. You have to get good at your skill. You have to get good at your craft. You have to put in the time. You have to be able to mentally and physically show up when it is really difficult to do. That's when you prove to yourself if you really like doing this or not. If you can show up even when it's really hard, you know you have something in your hands that you really enjoy doing. I love you. Don't give up. You got this. Just understand this is a business, not a job.